Hi everyone, great news, Blizzard is updating the avatar of Seer, mostly nerfing it and making glyph XP easier. So here's a blue post by Path Radar that I just woke up to, basically, that was last night, and they are addressing some of the issues that we see there, and it seems like they are still open to keep tweaking things, which I think is really good. So I'm gonna walk you through it real quick. Number one is they are buffing glyph XP. We don't know how much yet. They just say from tier 2 upwards it will be significantly more as you progress through the higher tiers. So that will probably allow you to actually get your glyph at a very minimum to level 50 or so if you're like somewhat dedicated and you don't just grind out the lowest tier. So I'll keep you guys updated about how this actually works, but for now we have to collect new data and see and all that, and this is like a fresh post. We don't know yet. But I will go back and see like how realistic it will be at least. Then we have problematic affixes, so I think this comes as no surprise. Vampiric and Suppressor, they are being disabled completely from Bloodseekers. Doesn't really help you for something like Bone Spear if you're just going through the run, but at least you can skip regular elites, but you cannot skip Bloodseekers. So this will be really useful. Vampiric especially was probably a major problem for a lot of people whenever you are on higher tiers and these guys just heal up, literally like an entire minute of DPS again, So that can be pretty crazy on the higher tiers, and if you're not extremely careful with that affix, then you have no chance of killing them. So I think this is a really good move. I think realistically, both of these affixes actually need some redesign at some point, but for now, I guess this is a small solution that works. And lastly, they're also changing the difficulty progression a little bit. So they want this to be a bit of an easier entry level, with the lower tiers having up to minus 20% monster damage. And it starts scaling up again from tier 1 up to tier 10 to the original values. So I guess this will allow people to just kind of get into the game mode a little bit easier and not get absolutely annihilated from everything. I don't think this is like enough to kind of like solve all of the issues in terms of people going in and just dying really fast. But at the very least, I guess you can get started in tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, whatever, and have a bit of an easier time as you progress. Versus some people just going in and just losing all motivation immediately. A 20% damage nerf is very noticeable and will make it much more achievable to survive. But I think ultimately they need to also tweak the Bloodseekers themselves, more specifically, I believe. I made some feedback points about this. For example, I think they should be heavily nerfed in general, but for example, they should always stick together and not just be split up, and you fight them 1v1 or so. I think it would be way more fun as well. But let's see, maybe they'll do something like that. And this is what we have here for now for this patch. And this is coming sometime during today, basically. So in the daytime of Pacific. So I guess right now I'm recording this from EU. So I guess something like 8 hours from now or so is probably the time to look at here for after the release of this video. So this is it for now. I'll keep you guys updated if there's more stuff coming. I'm gonna come back to the glyph XP rewards and see how much it actually changed. But I think it's really good that Blizzard is listening here, and it seems like there's more coming. So they say that they want feedback for what could be a possible permanent additions in the future. And I also kind of expected that, this will be some kind of like, seasonal test run and, just trying things. And I think that's a pretty good move. So let me know what you think about this. I wish you good luck in the avatar of Seer. I still think there's a lot of things to be done here. So let's see what happens maybe in the next week or two. Hope you enjoyed this video and see you guys next time.